Thank you so much, and it is delightful to be with you this evening. And yes, there really is a Miss Senior America pageant. You just have to be old and gutsy. And I am proud to represent my generation, age 60 and over, as Miss Senior America 2004. We go seniors, all right. And I would be willing to bet that none of you have ever heard of this organization, even though we're in our 31st year. And just a little bit of fun trivia for you on that. Stella Vanu Kirkland from Pennsylvania was our oldest contestant who entered the pageant at that marvelous age of 99. She learned to tap dance at age 80. Talk about reaching a goal. I have had the privilege of traveling over the United States for several years now, and that experience has given me the wonderful depth to meet people who have a zest for life that is contagious. And you have an opportunity to do exactly that from this day forward. I would propose to you all that you and I have 4 things that really could be spurring us on no matter what our age, or no matter if we're entering into a new job, a new experience, a new journey on life. A task with a purpose, participation, relationship, and service. Now, sometimes that task with a purpose for me is just as simple or not so simple as finding my car in the parking lot of Safeway. But at other times, that task with a purpose is reaching toward a goal. And the goal could take years down the road, or the goal could be just for the day. Now, when I decided to do this Queenie thing, a big part of me said, how fun is that? You are going to have the best time and on this new adventure, but another huge part of me said, are you kidding? You have never in your entire life entered any kind of a pageant, and you intend to do it when you're 60? What part of the word fail don't you understand? Now, I would say to you that somewhere along the line, your task with a purpose, your new job, is going to give you doubts and obstacles to get over, and you will make mistakes. I'm an educator, I'm a retired teacher, and I've often thought I should have written a letter of apology to my first 5 years of parents because I made so many mistakes. But I learned from those mistakes. Michael Dell said, the more mistakes I made, the faster I learned. Participation in your new job, in your new life journey, is somewhere along the line going to make you step out of your comfort zone, just as I had to do. I tell you that the choices we make do affect our future. No matter what age or what stage of life you're in, the rest of your life, according to Rick Warren, can be the best of your life. It is your choice. And a Columbine, a tsunami, a 9/11, a flood, a divorce, a death, a serious illness, finding a job, a challenging boss. Each one of those things can easily lead to depression and hopelessness and bitterness, but, it can also be a catalyst for greatness. And it is your choice and my choice as to how we handle that. So a task with a purpose, participation, relationships are key to our everyday life. Do you know that developing relationships is the most dependable indicator and predictor of longevity and happiness? And it isn't just relationships with a certain age, it's with all ages. Somewhere along the line in your new journey, that relationship that you're developing is going to affect the outcome of your task. And you must learn to listen. Not just half listen, like the majority of us do, but really look that person in the eyes. Listen to what they're saying. And boy, you darn well better learn to laugh, because a sense of humor is only going to carry you on. Do you know that kindergartners laugh on the average of 300 times per day, while we adults only seem to be able to muster 17 times? I read once in an article that it says when one feels overwhelmed, and who of us hasn't been overwhelmed, one needs to get up, either physically or mentally, and find something that makes you smile. Find something that makes you giggle. Find something that makes you laugh. A task with a purpose, participation, relationships, and service is exactly what your diploma is all about. Whether you are working directly with a person or a patient, or whether you're in the office staff. Those choices are yours. Albert Schweitzer said, example is not the main thing in influencing people. It's the only thing. We are observed. When I retired from one school district, I signed up in another school district to substitute for one teacher only, Judy. Judy was hardly ever absent, which means I was hardly ever at her school. And one time, I am substituting for Judy, haven't been to her school for 9 weeks. And I'm standing outside the door monitoring kids as they're coming in, as any good teacher would be doing. And I'm saying things to them. Oh, I like your do. Oh, nail polish. Good. You gonna play ball at recess? I like that book. Oh, that's great. And this little second grader trots past me, doesn't stop, doesn't blink, simply looks up at me and says, hey, you're wearing the same thing you wore last time. I couldn't make that story up. I was observed. Let me give you another example of that. Would each one of you take your thumb and first finger and place it together? Quick. Take your thumb and first finger and place it together and quickly place it on your chin. Don't move your hand and look around. Don't move your hand. Look around. Remember what your grandmother used to tell you? People will follow our example. I said chin, but I did cheek. You are not alone because 99% of us will follow what we see. That's pretty scary, isn't it? Not what we say, but for you. You are going to be that example every single day. We are observed, and we observe. And I feel that John Wooden, who's the former basketball coach at UCLA, sums it up best because when he said, I'm not what I ought to be. I'm not what I want to be. I'm not what I'm going to be. But I am thankful that I am better than I used to be. You, each one of you, are better today because of the journey that you have forced yourself on. You have reached a goal. May you continue that task with a purpose. May each one of you participate. May each one of you relate. And may each one of you serve to the very, very best of your ability. Congratulations.
Thank you.